Well, the Isle of Man Film Festival continues, and we've been having a treat here today. Takedown is a film that's actually due for release next year. We have the director here, filmed in Wales and the Isle of Man, and the first time you had a screening of people who actually were not necessarily connected with the film, so that was quite interesting.
Tonight was the first ever screening of the film in front of what I would call a proper audience, not people who actually worked on it. And I thought it was really fitting that it took place here on the island.
What was the reaction like? What do you think?
I think it played really well. It's always difficult when you screen a film for the first time because you have no idea if it plays, but you can tell there is a kind of atmosphere in the room if people are engaged. And I thought it was there. I thought all the places where I expect reactions, we got them.
Of course, listening to you have a chit chat afterwards about all the changes you had to make to the script because you have to film it here. You filmed it in Wales. Amazing challenges, really, that you can produce a film on a 35-day shoot that looks like it should be set in other places, obviously. You know, like a lot of America in there and, Scotland, that sort of thing. Challenges you overcome, you enjoy it? I mean, is it difficult?
Yeah, no, I think that if you're going to make a film in a place like the Isle of Man on a limited budget, then you have to buy into what the island itself has to offer. I don't think there's any point in pretending that it's somewhere else because it isn't, and it always looks lesser. So from my point of view in making this film, the ideal was find the best locations, make that work for the script, and then what happens is it elevates the script visually, and I think we got that with filming here.
How do you find the Isle of Man people and the technical services you need here? You know, how was Isle of Man filmed for you? Did it fit in with your objectives you needed?
I didn't have any complaints. I've made films all over the world, and this was probably the best filmmaking experience that I've had, just because the people who worked on it, Welsh crew, Isle of Man crew, and the people we brought from London, all bonded, all made the film with a certain degree of passion. And if you've got that as a filmmaker, you can't ask for more. No one did it as a hard job in the day. Everyone had good humour, and they really supported me making this film in a massive way.
Executive producer Steve Christian on this one,
yes. Now
stepped down. Is that a loss, do you think, for us? Because obviously it's been quite controversial, the whole thing with Pinewood and the funds and that sort of thing.
I have to say, had I introduced the film before we screened it, my intention was to thank a couple of people. There's too many people on the island to thank personally, but the person that I would have thanked is Steve, because this film would not have happened without Steve Christian's particular brand of tenacity. And that's the truth of it. You know, he supported me, he supported the film, and it only happened because of him.
Well, interesting. Now, this film's coming out next year. You pre-sold it. It's made a fortune. You're a millionaire out of this, no doubt, and the tax breaks are great, right?
That would be nice.
Will you come back anyway?
I love my time on the island. I love coming back here for the festival. I would definitely come back and make a movie if the script fitted the island. I would for sure do it.